Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
God, that orange is ugly, ain't it? All shades of orange. They're just ugly. Left no doubt with this game. Left no doubt. What I say, first video of the season, what I say, special things going to be happening for Oklahoma this year. And this year is our year after a game like this. Now, first off, before I say anything, I want to issue congratulations to the Oklahoma State seniors, to Kendall Hunter and the rest, for having very successful careers at OSU, and I want to issue congratulations to their families as well. All of them were honored on the field before the game. I want to issue them congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors, whether they be in the NFL or be somewhere else. And if you do go to the NFL, I wish you the best of luck. But you gotta give it up for the seniors tonight, guys. Oh my gosh. Quentin Carter, Jeremy Beal, Cameron freaking Kenny, and he's earned that freaking tonight. But I so much stuff to get into tonight. All right, but first things first, let's go ahead and get the unsportsmanlike conduct out of the way, because this next message, it's not dedicated to all Oklahoma State fans, because I have family that went to Oklahoma State. My cousin Seth and his wife Carol, who just gave me one of the most beautiful second cousins I've ever gotten. Also, my coworker Trevor, who's the sports director over at News West 9, he's a colleague of mine, and I respect him. And I have friends when I used to work for Channel 4 up in Oklahoma City who went to Oklahoma State. This message isn't toward them, because they're cool people. They're really cool people. Not all Oklahoma State fans are like this. I'm not some ignorant OU fan who thinks they're all alike. But this message is dedicated to all the Oklahoma State fans who were giving me flack all this week. Who did you think you were? Little brother, pay attention. Who did you think you were? Huh? You cannot beat OU. You can't do it in Norman. You can't do it in Stillwater. You can't do it when you have the #1 offense in the country. You can't beat us. That's why that state is called the Sooner State, not the Cowboy State. I don't know how many times I have to repeat this to you, but I guess I just have to keep on doing it for emphasis. We are on top of you. This is the most lopsided interstate rivalry in college football. Your program will never be like our program, and we are here to stay. So go to orangepower.com and whine all night about how much you hate UO and hate the Gooners and how you'll get them next year. Just like you said the year before that and the year before that, and on and on and on. All right, unsportsmanlike conduct out of the way. Now, this is for all the other Oklahoma State fans and the ones whom I've actually had an intelligent conversation with here on YouTube. This next message is for you. Holy crap! I mean, seriously, when I said this was going to be the most exciting Bedlam matchup in years, I was not disappointed. If simply by this statistic alone, 400 yards and 40 points of offense in the fourth quarter alone, in the last 5 minutes alone, it was insane. It's always a fantastic game when we go to Stillwater, and I was not disappointed. That was one of the best football games I have seen all year, and I'm going to give it up to Oklahoma State for that. They played out of their minds, but OU, like I said, made the bigger plays to win the game, and I knew that was what it was going to come down to. With two teams that have great players, great teams, great records, great talent, that's what's going to happen. The teams that make the least amount of mistakes and the ones that make the biggest plays are going to win. And OU, they made plenty of mistakes that turned into very costly ones, and Oklahoma State capitalized on them. Great job. Okay, I'm going to give Oklahoma State their credit for batting that ball back into play and to be intercepted by Lewis. I'm going to give them credit on that, because that was incredible. That was awesome. I mean, props to you guys. Props. But OU just made the bigger plays, and they made less mistakes than Oklahoma State did. Just excellent props to this defensive line for getting the most pressure on Whedon. it was great. The defense took control in that first half, put us up, but Oklahoma State came back, and then Oklahoma State was firing on all cylinders coming out and during the second half on offense, and we knew we had to match them, strike for strike. We knew we had to match them. Just props to Quentin Carter for those interceptions. Props to Austin Box for that interception. And guys, this was just a great moment for Mr. Cameron Kenny. 2 touchdowns. He outshone Justin Blackman, and he's not even our main receiver. Cameron Kenny's a senior, yes, but he's never made that big of a splash for our team. But in this game, he jumped a freaking cannonball into that pool, getting that first touchdown off a Landry Jones pass. And then the play that changed everything. I mean, I know Gilbert came all the way back and got another touchdown for Oklahoma State, and props to him. But Kenny he has earned the freaking between Cameron and Kenny. Cameron freaking Kenny. And also James freaking Hanna, who did the exact same thing on the next drive. OU made those 2 big plays to put them up. And props to Jimmy Stevens for getting those field goals. What we all said, C3 said, if we can make those field goals, we got a good chance of winning. And we did. Tress Way did a great job of punting. Landry Jones, 4 touchdown passes, over 400 yards. Give it up to the man. He is our man. Landry Jones is our man. He will take us into that championship game and take us into that bowl game. He is our man. Ryan Broyles was quieter than he's usually been in most games, but he recovered that onside kick and sealed the deal for us, so he gets a great win. DeMarco Murray was a great guy for us. And just to clear things up, according to David Ubben, ESPN.com's Big 12 blogger, according to his latest tweet, Bob Stoops says DeMarco Murray will be fine. He was walking, he was celebrating, which is good. I'll give props to Brandon Whedon. He kept his composure. I'll give props to Blackman, who is operating on 65% capacity right now. Kendall Hunter had a good game. Bo Bowling had a good game. Cooper had a good game. They had a lot of great players who made great games, but OU just made it came down to making more big plays to win the game. And this truly was bedlam. But now, OU goes up 8 in a row over our little brothers up in Stillwater. Pat their heads. Aren't they cute? They think they can beat us, but they can't. Now there's no doubt in my mind that OU is going to that Big 12 championship, because if it's going to come down to BCS rankings, oh, gee, we're in the conversation with Texas A&M and Oklahoma State. Well, we just beat Oklahoma State. That's taken down. Oh, let's see. Texas A&M, they beat unranked, bowl-ineligible Texas Longhorns. We beat the number 9 team in the country at their house, boasting the number 1 offense in the country by 6 points. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that OU will be in that Big 12 championship game. Sorry, Aggies. Sorry. Big 12 championships are our territory. But guys, that's all I got to say. Fantastic game. Just amazing. Props to Oklahoma State. Props to the Sooners, baby. This was just an amazing game. And I think I was right to say that this game really served to revitalize this rivalry. Because next year, OU is returning a lot of their talent. Oklahoma State's returning a lot of their talent. And it's going to be in Stillwater again because we're changing the new roundabout plays. So I anticipated a fantastic Bedlam matchup again next season. But for now, OU's on top. Just like we're always going to be in the Sooner State. I'm Sooner Son 2, Boomer Sooner, Raw Oklahoma, fight for OKU. See you in Dallas.